Hello everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. We actually had some winter storms in Alabama here this past week. Actually got some snow, which is super rare for us. Today I'm doing a video on a sneak preview of a new course that I am in the process of building for one of our SGT members. Or tour players. He's a member at Porto Cima, which is a Jack Nicklaus design on the Lake of the Ozarks. And looking at the website, the vision was to create the finest golf and boat community in the Midwest with a subtle Mediterranean theme. Porto Cima, roughly translated, hillside by the harbor, was born. It's been a difficult test of my skills with Unity. I've built many a course, and it seems like with each course I build, I run into different sets of issues. I had already played 2 rounds prior to this and actually had worked out. So I didn't play great. Just call this a casual round, but it's more just to have a look at the course itself, just kind of a sneak peek at it. I am super excited about it. I think when it's final, it's going to be one of, if not my best course on GSPro. I'm still working on the course. It is having some performance issues, so if you notice some stuttering, that is a challenge right now, but we're working through those. For those of you who watched my last video, where I let y'all know that I had left my job of 20 years, just as an update, I have found already a new opportunity. I was only without a job for 1 week before finding another opportunity and making a decision. So pretty exciting. I'm going to be consulting for a company out of Virginia who manages IT and accounting systems for clients. So it's going to be a very different type of job for me. It'll be 100% work from home, it'll be my own schedule. I'll basically be my own boss. 1099 type employee as a consultant. I'll bill hours for those that I work, and that's how I'll get paid. And I'm super excited about it. I've always been a hard worker. So it's one of those things where the harder you work here, the better off you'll be. It's kind of like owning your own consulting business, but being given clients on the front end, which again, I'm just super excited about it. Also gives me time, since I'm working from home, to keep up with my hobbies, golf, obviously, design, sim, have more time with my family. So I'm super, super duper excited about the opportunity. I get started on March 1st. There'll be a lot of training involved. And it's going to take a few months to get, ramped up to speed on some of the systems. Ooh, hit the flag stick there. That was quite a shot. But I am super excited about it. So that's the update on the job situation. I think I had my LinkedIn profile set to looking for work for a grand total of 3 weeks for the 2 weeks I had while I was still with my company, and then 1 week after, and that's it. So I don't think I would have, taken an opportunity like this had I not left my previous company. It would have been too risky, and the ramp-up period would have been too long. So I don't know. You can call it fate. You can call it whatever you want. I feel kind of vindicated that my decision was a good one. So getting back to the golf. This past week, I started a conversation on SGT on our Discord channel about putting, and that I just specifically thought putting was just way too easy. And it generated a lot of conversation on the Discord channel. I mean, thousands of posts. A lot of people, agreed, and a lot of people disagreed. But in the end, what we decided, or what has been decided, or at least what's being tested, is a no BLI option, the break line indicator. And I'll show you here in just a second what that means. This second shot here was probably my worst frames per second. I think the ball actually just stopped moving, just strange. Anyways, I haven't really made very many putts so far in this round, as you'll see. I hit a lousy shot there. Boy, I'm just not playing all that great, par 5, and had plenty of opportunity to score here. I'm going to chip this one past, not a very good chip either. And then you'll see the no BLI. So basically you just read the putt via the grid, and you kind of take a guess and hit it. And I guessed wrong there. I'm sure we'll get better at using just the grid for putting, but it's a very interesting challenge. I really enjoyed it. I'm a huge fan, and I know now they're actually working on the cup physics, because the entry speed right now for the ball going in the hole is too high. Basically, you can hit the putt faster than you could in real life, a good bit faster, and it still goes in. The cup, I guess they call it cup capture speed, is too high. Actually made a good putt there. So that's being adjusted. Oof, full right. This is a par 4 that's reachable, a big deep bunker in the middle, but yeah, reachable. I didn't hit a very good shot, and I'm not going to hit a very good, actually it wasn't a terrible wedge, just rolled out a bit too much. But anyways, they're going to start rolling out these, and I mean, I would never miss that putt with BLI. Ever. I mean, it's so rare for me to miss a 6, 7, 10, 12 foot putt, unless it just has a significant break. That was a fairly straight putt, and I missed it. And that's because I guessed wrong. And so I'm sure we'll get better at the grid putting, the no BLI putting. But at least for this first round, it felt extremely kind of satisfying to make one. And when you miss one, you just kind of move on. There's another one. Great speed, bad line. A couple things about this course. It's good that we have out of bounds indication on the mini map. You see those bright white lines? Those are out of bounds lines. And they're very helpful on this particular course, because there's a lot of out of bounds. It took a long time just to create the out of bounds line, which can only be a single line when you're designing the course. You kind of have to weave it in and out of the course. Most courses just have an out of bounds line that kind of surrounds the entire course. You see the mini map there. The lines even come close to touching. Because there's a lot of what you would call internal out of bounds on this course. This was just a terrible drive. I don't know where that big hook came from. My back wasn't feeling all that great either. It's a beautiful hole 13. You can see this is, like I said, right on the lake of the Ozarks. So evidently, when you're playing here in real life, there's boats that travel up and down these lake-facing holes, and you can only imagine on a nice weekend all the boats that are coming through here, and the hecklers, and probably a few beverages of choice make the heckling even more. But evidently, it's an absolute blast in real life. What a terrible shot that was. Boy, I'm definitely not putting on a ball striking display here. but at least the wedge play is not bad. I'll take 1 2-footers all day. This is kind of their signature hole, number 15. I don't know where this big high snap hook came from. I actually thought I hit it okay. I don't know what happened there, but it kicked back in. You can see there's an out of bounds line, and I kicked back in the out of bounds. I can't even tell, maybe a foot. So this is a par 5 downhill. Beautiful hole. It's kind of a surrounded, the green is surrounded by water on 3 sides with the bridge in the background. And I had that panoramic view back there with the sky to kind of make it look like it's getting a little bit almost nighttime or dusk. I just thought that was a really pretty pano for this environment. You can see here we're right on the yacht club is down the way. You can actually see it pretty clearly in the game, maybe not as clearly here. So I built the yacht club as well. I mean, it's, I can only imagine being a member here and having a lake house and boating to the course. Must be quite an experience. Oh, another short putt. Again, don't miss many of those, but missed it here. 17, another beautiful hole. And another lousy drive, but it's going to present a really lovely view up here on the hill. I think I even fly around a bit, maybe not. Yeah, got some boats in here. The reflective water looks really nice. Well, with the docks, I thought that looked really great with the docks. This one didn't come left like I expected it to off that slope. However, it does come left when it hits the ground. See if we can hold one. Oh, actually got one to fall. And then this is the closing hole, 18. Just absolutely stunning. Definitely a course that I would love to play in real life. Look at that clubhouse up on the hill to finish. Just gorgeous. Just a little waterfall in the lake on the right. Can't quite see it from this view. With the stones and just absolutely stunning. And here, putt for 3 under 69. I didn't play awesome, but I managed to salvage the round. I hope y'all enjoy it. Hopefully we can get this course out there quickly, get the performance issues done, and get it in the masses for all the GSPro users. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great one.